Hey man, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the podcast. With at some point, Catherine will return. Maybe tonight we'll record an actual normal one because I've got no feedback from anyone about these solo ones, and that means that's not good. No news is good news in no news is bad news. Yes, no news is bad news when you're doing creative pursuit, because even when you're doing a shitty thing, people will lie and tell you you're doing a good thing to make you feel better. But if you're doing something that's reprehensible, people will just be radio silent. Is there anyone out there? I feel like, at the end of Titanic when that guy's screaming, "Is there anybody out there?" And then Kate Winslet, after murdering Leonardo DiCaprio, or at least manslaughter, at least negligence, or just being a fat bitch and not leaving him on the door. You know what I mean? Your man's like, "Is there anyone out there?" And then she starts blowing on the whistle. Shh, shh. And she lives a full, prosperous life. I don't know what the moral of the story that was. Oh, ladies have it hard. Do they? Just ask anyone on Titanic. What would have happened to the transgender community in the Titanic? That's a moral question. Because would you be allowed on the lifeboat? I'm certainly putting on lipstick. I can tell you that right now, sir. 100%. I'll whack off the guy who's taking tickets, because I want to get on board. The water's cold. You know what I mean? And I know, cold plunge, good for your skin, good for your immune system. Cold shock treatment, cold shock proteins, but not in 1912 during the Titanic. You would have died. Anyway, that was it's a good way to start by going into some sort of tangent. Let me tell you, we've moved to a new place. I'm looking out at the ocean right now. Yeah, it's nice. It's very calming, the ocean. I'll tell you what happens, right, when you're away on what are these called, vacations, for a while, for a long while, when you're not working, you start getting jealous of people who are working. Like, I watched a scooter go by with, 7 people on it, with the toolboxes and everything, and I was like, shit, I wish I was going to work with those guys, just to have some purpose, some meaning, Anyway, so what's going on? I had a weird dream last night, man. I was arrested and I was sentenced to surgery. And when I woke up from the surgery, I had a pig's nose. That would be effective, I think, as punishment to keep society in order. Instead of wasting all that money on continuously housing someone in a prison cell, feeding them, only to create a bigger criminal, as they say, that you get your criminal education in prison. Why not have experimental surgeries on people? And then if they're a criminal, because if you have a pig's snout walking around, it means, I don't know, you could be a thief. You could have an extra large mouth cut open if you're some sort of nonce. If you're a rapist, you could have your penis removed and put on your head. And then I'm saying, I'm no expert on morality and the law, but I think it could be it could persuade people to not break the law. I don't know. I gotta read more books. Hey, what's going on? I don't know. Do you guys? I can't really just get over the news cycle. There's nothing interesting happening in the world. Everything is it's a culture war on my phone, because that's what I guess I read the articles to try and find jokes for stand-up, because that's what people, you want to be making jokes about what everyone else is seeing on their social media feed at the same time. Did you guys know we're going to the moon next year? Artemis 1, 2 and 3. They're doing, I didn't even know that. I know that drag queens are reading to children and everyone's getting horny and angry, but I didn't know we were going to the absolute moon. There's a bloody woman's going to the moon. Can you guys wrap your fucking head around that. There's a woman. I didn't even know. I thought a woman already went to the moon, but it's a cis woman as well, which is like, that's going to cause. Let's get real. That's going to cause some trouble. A woman with a pussy going to the moon. You're not going to include a community. You know what I mean? But no, it's a woman of colour and stuff. But that's great, you know. She's from Maine, that's where Stephen King's from. So they're going to send the first woman to the moon, you know, in case the lads have dishes. Where's the laugh track? Oh, fuck, I didn't load up the laugh track. We'll do... Thank you. We'll do applause instead. Anyway, what the deal is here, right, is that we moved to a new place on their New Year's Eve. So it's called Ooga Ooga. I'm serious, that's what it's called. I'm not being a fucking racist or any shit like that. This is the day they burned those big effigies that they made. They're crazy, you should see them. So detailed, it's just so much talent. And they're going to burn it, you know, to purify the lands, get rid of all the perversion and shame and sin that people create, you know. It's nice, it's symbolic. That's what I like about it, it's symbolic, you know. You know what, I wouldn't mind getting back into religion. And I'm thinking Hinduism might be my fucking vibe, you know what I mean? Because, like, you know, it's just, there's a lot, I like a lot of the Hindus, but I don't know what about, they might have a few Hindons that was a joke there. But, no, it is very pleasant, but me and Catherine are going to the festival. Everyone else in this kind of, like, new place we moved to, it's kind of a commune house. Everyone to the festival, so we're just chilling here looking at the ocean. Very nice. I must admit, it is very nice. I feel like my life has no point or reason, but it's very, very bloody nice, you know. And then tomorrow, after they burn the effigies tonight, tomorrow is when the whole place goes just silent. Everyone has to stay inside. They cut off the Wi-Fi, isn't that mad? That's good though, I like that. Everyone has to fast, there's no electricity, you're not allowed to turn off the lights, you just have to sit there and meditate. I'm going to try and do that, but I probably won't, you know what I mean? I'll probably, I'll figure out something to do, like, you know, maybe I'll catch two lizards and make them fight each other or something. No, I should be taking a look inside my own mind. Because the thing is, the more I look inside there, the less I like what I see. Do you guys know that there's two hemispheres to the brain? And both of them hold separate consciousnesses. In fact, you don't have just one general consciousness. You have loads going on at the same time. So you're just a schizophrenic. You just haven't fucking talked loud enough yet, you know? Because they've heard if you, like, actually snip that thing between the two hemispheres of the brain, you can have two fucking conversations with yourself. That's what this podcast is. I just let the left side of the brain talk to the right side of my brain. And I have a feeling that the right side of my brain is a full-blown silly billy. And the left side of my brain is just too socially awkward to deal with it. That's what I think is what's going on. Anyway, so Artemis 1, 2 and 3. So the moon thing is going down. Who gives a shit about what's going on with your gender or drag queens reading to children or even fucking kids? Who cares? We're going to the moon and we're bringing a lady. A lady is going. This is fantastic news. I swear to God, if I could go to the moon, I think I would. I'm just thinking about it. It's just like nothing in this whole world excites me. But maybe dying in space. Fuck. Go to the moon. Start a new moon religion. I think I could be onto something. Am I too old? Am I too old to start fucking astronaut training? That's what I would... Oh man, I should have been an astronaut. What a mistake comedy and unskilled labour was. I should have been a poet / astronaut. Fuck. I could have wrote a poem about dying in a moon orbit. That would have been sick. Anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna go up on the roof and do yoga in a minute. That's what I do. That's my new god now. Fucking gay yoga. Fuck, I'm so... Oh, God. What have I become? What have I become, ladies and gentlemen? Anyway, there's going to be no internet tomorrow, so I think I'm going to have to try and record another podcast and then release it just before the internet gets cut off at 6 a.m. So I guess that's what I'll be doing. Maybe me and Catherine will do our normal one. I'll let her just talk for a while because God knows, at least there's some sort of fucking coherency when she fucking starts yamming on. Because this is a fucking absolute drunk driving accident happening right here. It's an experiment anyway. At least I feel like if I do 50 of these, no one has to listen, by the way. You're not obligated to listen. I would like if you would listen, give feedback if you want. I don't care. But I'm just trying to. I know I'm not good at talking, and stand-up comedy, it seems now, might have been a massive mistake and waste of time. But you know what? At least I can try and get better. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Left side of the brain. Let's try and get better. You full-blown fucking silly. Let's try, because I'm in decline. I'm in cognitive decline, and it seems like it's getting more and more rapid. So more yoga, more meditation, less booze. That sounds so boring, though. What if I just go the other direction and start smoking meth? You know what? This life is full of options. This life is full of options. But anyway, yeah. So there'll be no internet tomorrow, so that'll be good. You're not allowed to leave the house, so we'll be here. I think we got it's kind of very communal downstairs. There's other backpacker types here, like diving types and outgoing types that want to chat, like Europeans, and when they got, you know what I mean? Like, it's a bit Let's but maybe they're nice. I don't know, man. Maybe this prejudgment has been holding me back all these years. I mean, the thing is, you're only judging people so harshly is because you dislike yourself. Fucking awkward. Anyway, I think that will do for today. Let's. I might do another one later, or maybe me and Catherine will do one. Anyway, we're going to the moon. I'm excited. Are you excited? Fuck yeah! All right. Peace out, brothers and sisters. See you later.